What is going on, beautiful people? Lee Hammock, your favorite self aware, diagnosed narcissist, better known as mental illness. And welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains live edition, live at 9:30. Today's episode is going to be about, do narcissists ever regret what they have done to you? Do they regret the things that they have done to you, the things that they have put you through, the things that hurt your feelings or broke your heart and whatnot? Do they ever regret that type of stuff? What do y'all think? I see some comments in the comment section already that says, who said that? Real is rare. They will never, what is it? That they will never regret it. What's going on? They will never regret it. And if they say they do, it's just a Hoover, right? So in this space, narcissistic people, some of them, let's be real, some of them absolutely don't regret what they've done. They have no regrets. They are completely disconnected and they have no regrets. Their mind has completely wiped the slate clean and whatnot with of whatever they have done. You know, with whatever they have done to you, they are blaming you for, and they have no regrets for doing it. They don't, like, some of them don't have any regrets for meeting their own, for trying to meet their own needs, for getting their own needs met and whatnot. A lot of them don't have that regret. Let's just, like I said, let's just keep it real, y'all. Let's just keep it real. A lot of them don't have that regret. They just move on. They can discard you and move on and don't think twice about it. Well, they might think twice about it, but it's just like, oh, that's their fault. You know, a lot of them just don't have that ability to regret or have remorse or feel that type of guilt. Their minds have been completely shut off in that space and whatnot, have been shut off in that dynamic, you know. But hit the brakes. But there are some narcissists that have that a little bit of regret, that have that remorse dynamic, that can feel a little bit of guilt, a smidge. So you know how the salt bay, a little salt bay of regret. Some of them absolutely can. Some of them can feel regret and remorse and feel bad for the things that they have done. Because like I said, even my therapist asking me, she asked myself, if y'all don't know, I've been in psychotherapy for the past 7 years, right? I've been in psychotherapy for the past 7 years. And my therapist asked me, do I have regret or remorse? She's like, do you feel guilty about anything you've done in the past? And I said, yeah, I feel guilt when I've done wrong. When I know, if, like I said, if I'm aware of my wrongdoings, then yes, I do have a little bit of guilt. I do have a little bit of remorse and whatnot, right? I do have it. But there's something in my mind, right? There's something in my brain that disconnects and it starts to blame the other person for whatever I have done. My mind doesn't want to let me sit in it. My mind doesn't want to let me kind of like stew in it. My mind doesn't want me to sit in the crock pot of guilt, of regret, you know. So it does these mental gymnastics. My mind literally does like a mental cartwheel, right? A cartwheel round off into a back handspring or a backflip. And then it just starts to automatically blame the other person. My mind finds a way to blame the other person or the other people for whatever I have done. That's how the mind works, y'all. Because like when the narcissist that can feel regret or that can feel bad for what they have done, when they start to do it, it brings in that shame. Shame comes in, y'all. Shame peeks around the corner, just like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how y'all doing? Shame peeks in and they don't want to feel the shame. We don't want to sit with the shame. We don't want to stew in the shame, right? So we automatically have to find a way to get rid of it. So we start to blame the other person for whatever we have done. It's how we get away from the accountability. It's how we get away from the shame. It's how we get away from these bad, icky ass feelings of feeling bad for what we've done. It's how we escape it, right? By doing that, by literally, by just disconnecting and blaming the other person for whatever we've done. It's your fault. That's why narcissistic people, it's easier to blame you. It's absolutely easier to blame you for what I have done than it is for me to sit with it. Me right now, because I've been in therapy so long, yes, I can take accountability. Yes, I can deal with shame. But your average run-of-the-mill narcissist doesn't, they don't want to deal with the shame. So they try to run away from it. They try to get away from it by any means possible. Even if that means blaming you, even if that means ghosting you, even if that means getting away from you and just discarding you for good. Even if it means that right there. Like seriously. It's like some of them might actually still feel bad, but they will blame you for what they have done to you. And let me go ahead and add it. Let me go ahead and throw this in here. Let me go ahead and throw this in here right now too, yo. Because I know when some people come on my channel looking for hope for their partner, looking for hope for their ex. Maybe, well, Lee just said they feel bad, so maybe I should give them another chance. Don't you go? No, 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 hell no. This is not me telling you just because some of them might feel a little bit bad for what they've done to you, doesn't mean you go back and give them another chance. That's exactly not what they do. Not misinterpret my words. Do not try to find hope in what I'm saying to you. Do not give them another chance. Don't call them. Don't text them. Just what Lee said, you might feel bad for what you've done. No, that's not what the hell I said. I said they might feel bad, but they'll blame you. So if you take this video and you reach out to them and try to give them an olive branch, they will look, you try to hand them an olive branch, they will take it and beat your ass like like parents used to do to kids back in the day with them switches. You know how you get a switch off the tree and get your ass whooped? That's what they will. You're like, here's an olive branch. They're like, oh, thanks. Wow, 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 wow. They'll take that olive branch and beat your ass with it. This is not me trying to tell you, oh, Lee, don't do this, don't do that. No, Lee, give me hope. Lee, give me hope. No, Lee is not trying to give you hope. That's not what I'm trying to do. That person has to be willing to go work on themselves. That person has to be willing to put the work in. They have to put the work in. Like I said, if you give them the olive branch, they're going to whoop your ass with it. Get prepared to get whipped. Get prepared to get whipped. So don't misinterpret my words. Don't try to find hope in what I'm saying. I'm not trying to give you hope to go back into some toxicity and get your ass beat with an olive branch. That's not what I'm trying to do. You don't just like, well, Lee, you said no. Lee didn't say that. Lee did not say that. Lee did not say that right there. Lee said they might feel bad for what they've done, but they still blame you. The narcissists that feel bad, those are the narcissists that end up in therapy for the rest of their lives. Like me, I'm in therapy for the rest of my life. I feel bad for a lot of the stuff that I've done in the past. And I'm trying to correct my behaviors and manage my behaviors better so I don't do this stuff. I don't continue to do this stuff in the future, right? That's why I'm doing this stuff. I'm working on myself right now, you know? So I'm working on myself. I've been in therapy for 7 years. I've been in psychotherapy for 7 years. 7. It's crazy, ain't it? 7 years. Yes, absolutely. The shame monster. You got it. I've been in therapy for 7 years, y'all. That is crazy to me. But this is what I'm telling you. Like, they have to feel, even if they don't feel bad for what they've done, it's just like you can't, like, sometimes you can't hold them accountable. You really, really can't. Shout out to D Landry for the donation to the channel. I appreciate it. But that's what happens, y'all. That's why I'm just like, I appreciate y'all for being here. But like I said, I'm not trying to give y'all false hope to stay in a toxic relationship or to go back to it, because I told you some of them might feel bad. You know, not everybody's a full-blown, full-fledged narcissist. You know, a lot of people just have high narcissistic traits, but even those people can be abusive. Diagnosis or not, you don't have to be a narcissist to be abusive. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be a narcissist to be abusive. They, like I said, a toxic narcissistic person that feels regret for a little while, they might hit you and then blame you. Like, they might hit you and then they'll panic. They're like, oh my God, what have I done? Oh my God, I can't believe I hit you. What I do. You know what? I hit you because you said something out the way to me. You triggered me. I just don't swing on people for no reason. It's your fault you got hit. You see what I'm saying? That's what they do right there. That's the space that a lot of them fall into. So that's what I'm just saying, like right there, they have to be willing to go work on themselves in that space right there. Like, seriously. I'm not trying to give anybody any type of, like they have to be willing to work on themselves. Regret or not, they have to be willing to work on themselves. And I'm gonna just be real with you. If they do feel regret and you just blindly forgive them, oh, regret, look, they regret goes out the window. He's like, here, babe, here's some forgiveness. They're like, oh, thanks. I was feeling a little bit of regret, but not anymore. They'll throw the regret out the window because you forgave them. Why would they feel bad for doing stuff if you keep forgiving them over and over again? Let's keep it real. Why would they change their behaviors? Why would they feel bad for what they've done if they keep getting forgiven? You know, why would they? There's a question you have to ask yourself right there. Why would they change their behaviors if they keep getting forgiven over and over and over again? Like, really, like, why would they? That's what I'm just telling you, y'all. The greatest predictor of future behavior is past behavior. So if they keep doing the same thing over and over again, why would they change? Why would they change their behaviors? I know a lot of people just like, maybe they love me enough to do it. It ain't about you. It ain't about you. It's about them and their entitlement. They're too entitled to feel regret. They're too entitled to feel guilty for what they've done for you. They feel like you deserve it. Why would they feel regret if they feel like you deserve it? You know? Why would they feel regret? Because they look, if they think you deserved it. If they feel entitled to treat you a certain type of way, why would they feel regret? If they feel like you deserve it, they feel like they're entitled to treat you a certain type of way, why would they feel bad for it? Why would they feel bad for it if you keep coming back to them over and over again? Why would they feel bad for it if you are apologizing for things that they have done to you? Why would they feel bad for it? When it comes into their regret dynamic, why would they feel bad for doing the same things over and over again if you're going to keep forgiving them over and over again? It becomes a broken record over and over again. Y'all, like, seriously. You got to take a stand in your life to live your life the way you want to live it to the maximum extent, to the highest ability of happiness that you can possess. Like, seriously. That's why this is the space right there. I was out once I saw the pattern. Yeah, you gotta be, y'all. So in this space, what do you say? They regret when you leave them, but not because it was their fault. Yeah, some of them will feign regret because you leave them. Like, they'll be like, damn, I'm damn, the one that got away. They got away because they didn't want to be here. They must have been cheating on me. They must have been super. Yeah, they started to blame you, y'all. I'm just keeping it hot with you. Literally, or just keeping it hot. Anyway, I got a few minutes for some questions, y'all. If y'all want to drop some questions in the chat and whatnot, I got a few minutes for some questions. But like I said, don't take false hope from this video and whatnot. And I don't know if y'all see this scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I do have a support group called the Mental Healers. We meet a couple of times a week throughout the week in the mornings and some nights, doing private Zoom calls and doing Q&As. It's a support group where people, you get around people that are going through similar shared experiences. They understand what you've been through. I'm super active in a group. There's a lot of people in the group and whatnot. Did I ever hit a woman? Hell no. No. Hell no. I respect women too much to put my hands on them, y'all. I ain't never gonna do no crazy shit like that. Hell no. No. Cheated on you before you cheat on me. You're actively cheating now? Huh? If y'all want to take a look at the group, y'all, I'll drop the link in the comment section. It's called the Mental Healers. I also have courses available too, y'all. I have courses available. Well, a course available called Understanding the 7 Stages of a Toxic Relationship. Helps you understand what you went through in a toxic relationship. Helps you understand what you went through, why you got chosen, why they stopped loving you, why they discarded you, and if they are hoovering you. So that course is called Understanding the 7 Stages of a Toxic Relationship Dynamic, and I'll post that in the caption in the comment section too. Do you still think about your last supply? My last supply was over a decade, over 15, 13, 14 years ago. Do they pop in my head every once in a while? Yeah. Why would I believe a narcissist tell me he never hit a woman? I mean, you don't have to. That shit don't bother me. Like, you can think you hit a woman. Cool. Is it because you hit women, Alexander? Is it because you hit a woman? Like, why? Well, Lee, I can't believe you, because I'd have hit a couple women before, and you're a narcissist, so you must have done it. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you, Alexander, that's something I might talk to your therapist about right there, buddy. Might be something you want to talk to your therapist about right there. I done hit a couple women. So you a narcissist. You must have hit one. Obviously, I'm joking too. You see, I can joke too. I can joke too. No, I like y'all. I like joking. That's why, like, like my lives. I have to add humor to it. Yeah, I have to bring humor to it. You know what I mean? I can joke too. But yeah, I appreciate the humor. Like, seriously, I just know. I'm glad Lee got help because, baby, I can tell you, you could be trouble. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I can get it. Yeah, I could be a lot of trouble out here in this world. I tell people that, y'all. If I was single, I probably. I mean, I wouldn't be a bad person now. Honestly, if I was single, I'd be cool. But if I was single before my diagnosis, but if I was single now with a pre-diagnosis, yeah, I'd probably be horrible, y'all. I'd probably be bad. I ain't gonna front to y'all. I ain't gonna front with y'all. What is the narcissist smile? I'm not 100% certain. I don't like a Cheshire cat, Cheshire cat, like this. No, like that. I don't know. Like this. I commend you for getting therapy. You were one of the lucky ones. God bless you. Appreciate you. God bless you as well. Yeah, like I say, y'all, if y'all are dealing with narcissists and toxic people, y'all just like don't let the fact like I know a lot of people want to know the answer. Like, do they regret what they've done? Don't let that keep you stuck. You know what I mean? Regardless if they regret it or not, you get your freedom, whatever that looks like for you. You get your freedom, you get your power, you get your strength. You know, I would say that. Do narcissists come back after discarding? Some of them do, y'all. Not all narcissists will try to come back, but a lot do. A lot do. I couldn't tell you were joking. I'm an actor. I act. I am act. I act. Did you go to therapy for your wife or for yourself? For me. I go to therapy for me. It like, y'all, I'll say this right here. Therapy, going to therapy for someone else doesn't work. Just be realistic, because if I would go to therapy just for my wife, the therapy would be like my mental health would be contingent on her staying with me. So if she leaves, I would stop going. You see what I'm saying? If the only reason I'm going to therapy is because of her, then if she leaves, I would stop going. She can come here and leave right now. Would my heart be broken? Yeah, I'll be sad, but I would still go to therapy because my therapy is for me. You know, what's going on, Chase? What up? What up? What up? What up? But anyways, y'all, I do have to hop over here. It is a school night. I will be back. I'm trying to do more of these lives, y'all, but also I'm about to start an in-person podcast. My in-person podcast is about to get off the ground here pretty soon, y'all. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but if y'all in the North Carolina area, if y'all in the 919 area, North Carolina, y'all want to be on the podcast, we about to get it popping. We about to get started. So in-person podcast is coming soon. Like I said, y'all check out my mental healers group and whatnot, and my courses. Check those out. And y'all say y'all be safe, take care of yourselves. And like I said, I will be, I'll be live. I'll probably be chatting to my group here in a little bit, y'all. But be safe, take care of yourself, and mental illness is out. Peace. So